Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves. This is episode number 8. We're hot off the heels of that successful sinking of a light cruiser. We earlier had a battleship engagement go our way, and I think these smaller fleet engagements are a lot easier. If you do the very large or large fleet battles, there's a lot more units to micromanage. To be honest, if you're not playing on, even if you're playing on Rear Admiral, you're just controlling less of the ships, so you're making less good decisions. I mean, you're making less of the decisions. Assuming you make good decisions, we also kind of guess the AI doesn't always make the right decisions. So, anyway, we're pretty happy with things are right now. We're winning this war against the French, and we have a good balance. Everything's working out well, getting a new dock size. So let's just go ahead and push on. Michigan has finished her working up. That's excellent. And we're going to sink a whole bunch of other ships because we still have tons of ships raiding. And we did sink one of their raiders, I think. That's 4 ships total. Now we have 6. And another 3. Wow. 9 ships total. Oh my gosh, we're up to 12. Okay, so, and then we have the heavy cruiser intercepting some kind of French raider in Southeast Asia. Now, we cannot avoid this one. We definitely want to fight it, though. Good stuff. Get a drink. All right, let's just remember what our Brooklyn's up to. They have 2 turrets, 2 double turrets of 10 inches each, and then 6 per side 6-inch weapons. Also, the torpedoes, should they become important. Max speed of 22, and looks like the range we're going to seek is about 10,000. We can actually fire both sets of weapons at that range. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into some trouble here. Unless it's a battleship, which I don't think it is, I'm confident that we can win. So let's go ahead and do our normal trick. Get all the various things going. And we're going to go squad max directly at this ship because unless it's a battleship, I'm confident. Wow. The heavy pause you're hearing me make right now is my surprise that we are actually up against battleship. Okay, we definitely want full speed for this because we're either going to discover it's just a heavy cruiser or discover it's a battleship and just retreat. We need to identify them before... Oh, okay. All right, so we have a heavy cruiser. Now this is really interesting. Let's remember our armor. 4.5, 5, and 6. Those are the main ones I look at. My belt, my turret, and my conning tower. They are 5 versus 4.5, 5 and 5, and 7 versus my 6. However, they have much, much inferior weapons. I mean, they have 2 8-inch and I have 4 10-inch. I'd say let's go ahead and take the battle to them and let's engage. So let's do it. Now, if we continue just kind of going north, we'll have the wind. They'll be firing into the wind or against the wind. Well, the wind will be at their back, which means that the smoke will be blowing in front of their vision, which is good. So let's just go to run normal until we can actually get in range to shoot him. And right now I'm not doing any maneuvering, which means that when I fire, which we're starting to fire. Okay, so let's turn a bit now. The smoke should be blowing away from my guns, which means that I should have better spotting and he should have worse. Okay, so we're firing both of our heavy turrets and also 6 of our 6-inch guns. We'll take any hits, although I don't think anything will penetrate. High revolutions. That's a bummer. It's the one that gets you every time. So we already went down, but let's go down to 18. That means that they might be able to come over the top of us, which will cause us to... They'll take the wind side. Okay, good. We got our first hit, but against their heavy armor, I don't think a 6-inch hit is going to do much good. We'd almost rather not fire the 6-inch weapons. Okay, they're moving away. Very strange battle tactics that they have. Oh, they're weaving. Okay, that makes sense. They're just weaving to make it more difficult for them to get hit. I'm going to stay stationary because I'd much rather get hit and hit than have us both miss. So we're firing our 6 inches, but that doesn't matter. Those can still do damage, don't get me wrong, but really it's not as important. And I think if we can win this battle, by the way, we can really, really win the war. It could put a quick resolution to this French-American war. Now, I'm only firing 2 of my 10-inch, which means I do need to turn a little bit more. Okay. Is he retreating, or what is going on here? This is some unusual tactic I'm not aware of. I don't think we've done any real damage to him, no. Until it says light damage, we haven't really even done any damage to him. He just looks like he's just taken off, man. Alright, well, let's go to squad max, which is not much because our bearings are shot. Oh, okay, he's turning back now. And now he's not. Well, I'm very confused. We'll keep going now. Alright, we fired 4. Good. I'm also going to increase our course just by 5. So we can make sure we continue to... Oh, we hit... Now we're doing work. That's good. When the 10-inch weapons hit, we know we're doing work because I think that we can be guaranteed penetration with those. Let's look at the gun data. Yeah, these will penetrate 5 inches and more. Okay, from our range, which is probably around 8,000, we may not be guaranteed to penetrate their, whatever, what is the side called? The belt. The belt. Couldn't remember. So if they know that about us and they're intentionally trying to get us out of the 8,000 range, then that's very wise. But it's very unusual, their tactics. I don't fully understand them. We do have 2 guns firing at them. Ah, another 2 guns hit. Another hit. Light damage is all. Okay, let's just keep going for a while. The problem with this continuous mode is you don't see your range as much. But it looks like they're just going to be doing this dodging, so let's just hope that eventually we... Are they out of range? No. Okay, let's reduce our course by 18 to... Yeah, I can't tell if they're retreating, when they are retreating, if they're retreating. They have medium damage now, so they might actually be retreating. So let's go ahead and drive at them. Until they turn away, at least. Until we fix our bearings, we're not able to pursue them as quickly, because they can probably still reach 22 speed. Yeah, it does look like they're trying to pull away at this point. Ah, and now, unfortunately, twilight, and after twilight, we get dusk. Okay, well... Looks like we're catching them, but... Okay, just keep going the way you're going. Keep going the way you're going. Hopefully we catch them. Let's pause. Eventually, they're going to make their way towards the nearest French port. Ah, which is probably what they're already doing. Okay, well... Let's make all speed for... Saint Jacques. And hopefully... Let's see what kind of, what does that put us at? Does that change our course at all? Yeah, that does look to be what they'll be doing then. Let's actually move to intercept a little bit, so maybe like this. Yeah, please continue. And hopefully we'll just go as fast as we can for as long as we can, and hopefully we catch them. If not, then... It's fine. What we've already done is definitely enough to earn us a victory. We've done heavy or medium damage to them, and I don't think we've really taken any damage ourselves. Damage 0%. Yeah, well, that's a very good situation. We can probably do more damage to ourselves by trying to overtake them than we can actually by overtaking them, because we might sink ourselves if something goes wrong with our engine pushing like this. But I'm gonna roll the dice anyway. Okay, let's go to fast. Looks like we might just wait out the 500. There's no another French port that I missed, right? French. I think that's the closest one. They usually will drive towards the closest French port. Although France, let's see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they have 4 here, and I think that's the only 4 they own in Southeast Asia. Okay, so, well, go faster, go very fast. Okay, wow. So we've really pushed ourselves too much. That'll probably be the end of this episode. Well, the end of this battle. So I'll take a drink and we'll wait for this to end. There it is. And now we can find out how much damage we did. Just light damage. Still, it's a marginal victory. So we did 731 damage to them. Yeah. Well, not much. We landed 5 medium hits. That's it. But this is still something, right? It's still a victory. Another 100 victory points. Now remember, a merchant ship is only worth 5 victory points per. So this is the equivalent of sinking 20 merchant ships. The disadvantage of this form is obviously all these ships we sank, which was in this last turn 12. Those really affect the unrest level of the other country. You know, they don't like their shipping being disrupted. So that's really going to be beneficial to us. It can cause the French even to revolt. So we'll save and move on. Good, we got a weight savings on armor. Enough of these would make an actual new class of battleship worthwhile. For the time being, it doesn't. So, ooh, we made an advance in submarines. Okay, we can build coastal submarines. I don't think we'll build submarines until at least 1910. Okay, we sink 2 more French ships here. Another one. Olympia returned home due to mechanical problems. Now, she returned home because we have nice engines on her, and she's long range. If she was short range or medium range, and if she had speed for her engines, I don't know if she would make it home. And we sank, wow, 4 more ships, jeez. And they only sank 2 on the North American East Coast. Well, I hope we are able, what, in the North American West Coast? We should have some action against that. Okay, cruiser action. We have a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser, and they only have a light cruiser. This is the ideal, because my light cruisers are better than their light cruisers, and if it's my heavy cruiser, I'm in even better shape. One thing to note, I did notice that this Brooklyn in Southeast Asia does have a star. Means it's kind of done raiding for the time being. We should probably pull her in and actually return her to active fleet, which will mean that she'll visit ports and resupply. So we'll do that at the very end of this battle. We'll go ahead. It's an unexpected ship battle, so we didn't have a chance to avoid it. And it's a light cruiser. That's okay. That's probably even better for us because, what the heck is going on here? They say they're going one way, but they're not. But I'm really okay with this because this is a faster ship, so if their enemy cruiser tries to run away, and we've already seen that my light cruiser should be able to take theirs. When they try to run away, we should just easily overtake them. Okay, unknown ship sighted. Let's make all speed towards them. Okay, they do have a destroyer with them. This is going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and slow down to 22. We want the wind on our right side. We want them on our left because the wind will push us to the right, so they're also thinking the same thing. We've identified the class. I think it's the exact same one that we saw before. Ooh, they have a transport ship here too. Even better. Oh, that's fantastic. We can probably just focus our efforts on the transport ship, and they will just, by necessity, try to defend their transport ship. Oh, there's 2 transport ships. Okay, you know what? They should be moving really slow. 5? We don't know yet. Okay, I think it's a transport, but it might turn out to be a destroyer. I think they'll end up being destroyers. Yeah, there it is. They were moving too fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and just almost run levels to get this advantage. Go to squad max. It's very important that we get good positioning at the beginning of the fight. They are obviously of the same mind, because they are definitely trying to take the wind advantage from me. But I'm a stubborn man. And we're still only at 16. Come on, speed up. If I was to go at the same distance they are, the wind would be pushing poorly for me. But I'm just going to go ahead and plow right in. Let's see how the P class is. So it has 2, the 3 inches and the 2 inches. I'm not worried about that. Okay, we can easily sink those. In fact, if they head directly at us and the destroyers continue on the same path, I'll focus on the destroyers first. Hopefully I can get them to turn, because if they force me to turn, they've already succeeded. They're gonna get me to turn. There they go, they turned. Let's go 95. I'm okay with going 95. Okay, they're really trying to close. Let me try to remember why they would try to close. 8.5 inch, 8.5 inch. It means they can bring 5 to bear on me. Can I bring 6 to bear on them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can only bring 5 to bear on them. They have a better design than me. Oh, never mind. They have 8.5 inch and I have 8.6 inch. We're identical. Okay. Yeah, let's just drive right at them. Hopefully this means that we'll have the wind on our side eventually. And we even hit them. Very nice. We're probably up to 22 now. Yep, 22. We've straddled them. They might have launched torpedoes at us. Let's just look at our torpedo range. Oh, never mind. That was obviously not something that could have happened. So now I actually want to make sure I turn, because now I'm on the... If I keep going straight, it'll end up being me. I will have driven myself into the wind side. So this is perfect. Let's slow down. If they turn this way, it's perfect. I'll just try to keep them on that side now. And we're very close to torpedo range. I do want to be a little leery of that. But right now we should have... I mean, who are we firing at? Yeah, just fire at the... No, let's just... Well, it doesn't matter. Just fire at somebody. Fire at the closer guy, I guess. Okay, we hit the destroyer. That usually is good. Okay, now let's aim for... Hopefully we're aiming for the light cruiser at this point. Let's enforce that pretty strongly. Okay, their speed is 15. Let's lower down to 18 then. And this is perfect. The wind is exactly where we want it to be. We're firing 5, we are hitting them. We hit them again. We hit them twice more. So 4 hits already. That's good. And another one. When the autosave happens, you have to click on this screen and then to hit spacebar to advance again. We hit them again. They're actually starting to slow down. We got 2 more hits. Okay, make sure we avoid torpedo range. This is sometimes when people get desperate. Okay, they decide to turn away, so they still have the wherewithal to turn. It means that they're not sinking yet. But they could be going in for some kind of torpedo run. I want to avoid this, naturally. Oh, their rudder's stuck. So they're going around a circle. That definitely means their rudder is stuck. Let's take this time to spin our ship the way we want it to go. In fact, let's focus on one of the destroyers for the time being, because it's a good time for us to hopefully wipe out one of their escorts. We decided to attack the light cruiser instead, and we hit it, at least, okay. I'm not terribly happy that my orders are being ignored, but... we should probably get bigger distance from them. We keep changing our target, which is not going to help our accuracy. Okay, let's try to slow down a little bit. So what are they moving at? They're moving at 15. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up if they try to break away. But for now, let's just make long sweeping runs at them with no movement, so we can try to increase our ability to hit them. No hits though. Okay, let's turn back this way. Looks like they regained control, so we'll go back up to 18 and pursue. Good, they are helping me out. Now the turret hit, I think this is top. Or is it turret? T is turret and TT is turret top. Okay. So they hit my turret with... My turrets are only 2-inch as well. So they're actually lower than my belt because I wanted to upgrade that eventually. Well, that's just the worst place we could be hit. But let's just go ahead and go for the kill anyway. Okay, one of our guns is jammed. This is even worse. Luckily, not one of the guns that we're trying to fire. So let's go ahead and... Please switch back to the light cruiser. Thank you. Good. Back in action, which means our damage should be down from 8% to 4% now. Another jam, jeez. Well, keep firing. Let's hope that let's go squad max. Okay, we hit him again. We've already won this battle, but let's make this conclusive. I want to sink him. Near miss, but with their light weapons, we'll be okay with that. Ah, another jam. That's this one, though, it looks like, so that's okay. We should still be shooting, putting lead on target. Yeah, we're firing 5. Come on, hit them. Good. Another advantage this is going to have is that our ships is sure to be... I think they're sure to be elite status after this. So, well, let's go ahead and just pursue. I don't want this video to take forever, so we'll do it this way. Keep firing, keep firing. Oops. They look like they're going faster than us, right? Let's go to max. Okay, we hit them again. This is how the battles go sometimes, especially in these light ones. Now, what we could do is we've pretty heavily defeated them, so I'm still going to engage. Let's engage. Oh, this is very dangerous. Oh boy. Okay, so now we've kind of worked ourselves into a bad situation where they will be firing torpedoes at us. So let's go this way. And let's just cut back. Yeah, I think we keep turning. Okay, let's full circle around. We know that they went this way, so let's... Okay. Max speed. And that might be the end of the episode just because we lost them. Not the worst thing in the world. Where would they be going anyways? I think they would be heading back up this way though. So, okay, well let's go to cruise and just, if we get lucky and see them, that's fine. If not, pretty successful. Didn't kill them, but pretty successful otherwise. No higher game speed. Okay, good. So let's see how we did. They did light damage to us, we did heavy damage to them. Another victory. Another minor victory, but still a victory. Heavy damage to their Tage, it looks like. I don't know how to say it otherwise. We scored quite a few hits. It's going to help our crew. Okay, so we'll end the scenario. Another light battle. Some more victory points. And let's make sure we take this guy, oops, on active fleet so I don't forget. Good. Well, that was the Minneapolis, if I remember correctly. They're not elite status yet. Or was it the Olympia? No, it was the Minneapolis. Okay. Well, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We had another battle, one step closer to beating the French, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. Until then, take care.